Τώρα, κυρίες και κύριοι, πάμε να παρακολουθήσουμε μία συνέντευξη που παραχώρησε στο Ναυτεμπορική TV στο πλαίσιο του Ναυτιλιακού συνεδρίου της Ναυτεμπορικής, ο Schou, ο οποίος είναι CEO και President της Wilhelmsen Ship Management, και μας μίλησε ακριβώς για την ιστορία και τους σταθμούς στην ιστορία και την πορεία την πολύ επιτυχημένη αυτής της εταιρείας, που είναι ηγέτιδα στην διαχείριση πλοίων σε παγκόσμια κλίμακα. Μίλησε ωστόσο και για τις προκλήσεις που αντιμετωπίζει ο κλάδος της ναυτιλίας. Πάμε να δούμε τι ακριβώς μας είπε.
Hello, it's a pleasure having you here at Naftemporiki TV. And I would like to start with a company background. So please, if you could provide us with a brief overview of Wilhelmsen Ship Management history. What are the core areas of expertise? And what is the company's vision for the future of ship management services?
Okay, first of all, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. Wilhelmsen Ship Management, we are one of the world's largest third-party ship managers in the top 10. And we are 50 years old, or 50 years young, I think I'd rather say. So we have been in the industry for a long time. And when we look at the ship management industry and the way it is evolving, I think we will clearly see that third-party ship managers will be required in the future because of the industry, the complexity, the regulations, and all the challenges which we see in the industry today. So I think the future is bright for third-party ship management.
Okay, so it's not inaccurate to say that you are, in a way, industry leaders, right? So please let us know about the distinguished reputation of the maritime industry. And if you could please elaborate on some of the key milestones and achievements that have contributed to the success of your company all of these years.
Well, like I said, we are 50 years old.
Or young.
Or young. And this of course means that we have been in the business for a long time. And during this time, we've only had one owner. So we have been owned by the same company or the same family all the time. So we have a very long-term view in what we do. So longevity is really the core of the way we see the world. So we don't do any things just for a short-term gain. It's more the long-term view which we are looking at. So I'd say that is one of the attributes for why we have been where we are and where we are. And also transparency and governance is a very strong attribute in our company. So I think these three things here contribute to where we are today.
Okay, so now the MOU focuses on knowledge transfer. Please elaborate also on the long-term vision for this potential joint venture, and how will this partnership potentially position Wilhelmsen in the growing Chinese ship management market?
Yes, we have recently entered into or signed an MOU with a Chinese company called Huayang Maritime Center. It's a very solid shipping company in China, in Beijing, located in Beijing. They are a ship owner, a ship manager. They do port agency, so they have a very wide kind of portfolio of services. They are very strong in China, and we have been looking at the Chinese market for some time. The Chinese market is very difficult to penetrate alone, coming from the Western world. So I guess it's like very many markets, they like to do business with kind of the people with the same culture, people they know. So by teaming up with Huayang Maritime Center, we are in many ways gaining a foothold in the Chinese market actually before doing anything. So together with them, we expect that we will be able to expand our business in the Chinese market. We get access to Chinese crew, and also the Chinese gas market is predicted now to grow very, very strongly. And gas is a segment which we are very strong in, and which we will then cooperate with HMC here in China, and to transfer knowledge and build a partnership through this.
We wish you success.
Thank you very much.
New beginning. So Hekla Emission Management has shown big success with over than 1,000 ships enrolled. How is your company leveraging this expertise in order to navigate the evolving regulatory landscape and ensure client compliance with, while at the same time managing potential cost pressures for ship owners?
Yeah. As you said, Hekla emissions has been a very big success for us. So rightfully, as you said, more than 1,000 ships have signed up to this service. It's all about emission management, controlling everything from measuring to reporting to buying EUAs and the whole value chain. And then by making a pure play company, we are, first of all, we are focusing dedicatedly for this service, first of all, so that makes it much easier to build very competent people and to be able to build a service which we are able then to sell to clients. We also, by doing this, we keep the costs low because it's a pure play company. There's no other, let's say, things playing into this. So then we are able to keep the costs low and at the same time support our clients on a very cost-efficient manner.
Now, I would like to go on with a topic that really is one of the biggest challenges, at least this is what I hear from everybody who takes part in this conference, which is crew shortages and geopolitical risks. My question is, with the crew shortage situation potentially worsening due to the geopolitical factors, how is your company adapting its recruitment strategy in order to attract and retain talent?
Well, I think I'll start by saying that crew and crew shortage is going to be the biggest problem the shipping industry will be facing in the next few years.
It's the number one?
That's number one for sure. I think already by 2026 there's a predicted shortfall of 90,000 seafarers. We've always been saying there's going to be a shortfall, but now we are actually starting to feel it. So this time it's very real. The geopolitical situation is also not giving shipping a very positive image. So if you are a young person today, do you think you would choose shipping as a career when you see, you know, the attacks in the Red Sea, Russia-Ukraine war affecting all the ships, the pirates outside Africa, etc., etc. So the shipping industry in itself, first of all, has to speak positively and has to build up a positive image about shipping. So that's one of the most important things, I think.
And particularly safety.
And safety, of course, that's also something which comes along in this dialogue. Secondly, what we are doing, we are starting to look into other crew source countries. So we've started a project nearly 1 year ago where we are evaluating a number of different countries in Africa and then establishing which country will be the best for a future sourcing location. So we have identified 2 countries now which we will be looking at, and we will start very carefully by taking a handful of cadets and then train them up and then to learn the values, the culture, and then from there we might expand even more. The third thing we are doing is we are focusing a lot on the female cadets because obviously the population is 50% male, 50% female. So there's a huge potential if we are able to convince females that the seafaring career is a very positive career.
Also, this goes in the context of conclusion and diversity culture in the field.
Definitely, definitely. So I mean, it's a win-win for everybody if we manage to make this into a career which all parties want to go for. So this is something everybody has to be on and make success out of it.
Another crucial chapter is adapting to all the technological innovation that take all of the world and the economy by storm in a way. So the shipping industry is constantly involving itself with technological advancement. How is your company investing in these technologies in order to improve operational efficiency, reduce costs, and enhance exactly what we were talking about, crew safety?
Exactly. So I think I'll start by saying that shipping traditionally has always been a bit slow when it comes to complying with rules and regulations, new technologies. So digital data has been one of those as well. But when they first start, they come very quickly and they put a lot of resources into it. And it's the same thing with us now. We are putting a lot of resources into building data platforms, analyzing data, data analytics, digital. So this is something we have started now. We are well on the way. And the gains from all this is being able to analyze your data, which you're getting from the ships and shoreside systems, and then being able to utilize all this data so that you work more efficiently and are more efficient when it comes to making decisions. And also on the crew side, when it comes to safety, what we are doing and have been doing now for quite some time, we analyze all the accidents, we analyze all our incidents, and then we are now seeing through data, we are seeing which crew complements, configurations work best. And by that I mean which nationalities, how much experience, which positions, and all this you can then see certain configurations have less incidents and accidents than other configurations. So this is something we are learning a lot from right now. So we see the benefits of this already.
Last but not least, I want to come to an end with this interview with the economic outlook. Given the current economic climate and the potential recessionary concerns that exist, unfortunately, how is your company preparing its business in order to navigate potential slowdowns in global trade that could impact shipping demand?
I've been around long enough, so I have been through a downturn in shipping earlier in the 2008-9 period. So the solution is the same as then as it is now. You have to know your costs, you have to know where you can adjust, and also you have to be prudent in kind of the decision making when you start seeing that there might be a downturn coming ahead. So of course, spending a lot of money, investing, these are things you think 2 or 3 times about before you do it. During the last downturn, we used this as an opportunity, so we established a brand new service, which was layup of vessels. So that became a business stream during the downturn. This is not something we wish, because of course laying a vessel up is not where a vessel should be. But having said that, if a new downturn comes, we have to try to see if we can use this to our advantage in some way or the other. So it's all about being creative, at the same time controlling your costs.
Can you spot particular advanced difficulties comparing to that period of downturn during 2008?
I think the last period was the Lehman Brothers and all these huge finance houses which collapsed. Nothing we are seeing yet, but shipping, as we all know, is very cyclical. So I mean, one trade goes down, typically we see the other trade goes up. So let's see what happens first before we get too negative here.
Thank you very much for your presence in Nαυτεμπορική TV. Very nice meeting you.
Thank you.